Hey guys, it's Jupiter, obviously, and today I'm going to be starting a new little series about me reacting to, like, furry TikToks and things like that, and maybe more, like, controversial ones, maybe more controversial subjects regarding furries, but nonetheless, I'm so excited to start this series, and I'm just going to see how it goes, if it's a flop or if it blows up. But if you really enjoy this content and you haven't already, please like and subscribe because I'm so excited to be making this new series. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started. So the first video that I'm gonna be reacting to is called School Board Discusses Ban of Furry Attire. So I'm kind of excited to watch this one because I know that like furry attire and tails in school are like really controversial. And I do have a take on it. So let's get that started.
I can't believe I have to say this out loud, but the furry dress attire.
The school dress code up for debate in Brevard County. According to some board members, some students are raising concerns about their classmates' attire. They say some kids are dressing and acting like animals.
There are children in our schools that are dressing as animals, and that sounds innocent when you say it out loud, but there are things like dog leashes and collars and walking a child as though they're an animal and tails that are tripping hazards.
Yeah, they're called furries. And
What? Guys, okay, let's unpack. So, in my opinion, wearing, like, just a small tail out, whether that be, like, you know, like a little coyote tail at your side, bobcat tail, raccoon tail, whatever it may be, that's fine. I think that it's a cute little accessory. But when tails are tripping hazards, guys, how long are these tails? Like, what? I don't know. Also, collars, I think, like, you know, I like chokers. I think that they're, like, really cute accessories, but, like, collars and leashes, and you walk your class. Guys, what is going on? As a furry, I feel like seeing someone being walked would make me a little bit uncomfortable, but I don't know. I guess we'll just keep watching this video.
it's the most, to be honest with you, it's an anomaly that I didn't have when I was in school, and I'm sure you didn't either.
To be clear, these board members are not talking about the full body fursuits you might see at a convention. They believe accessories like tails, collars, or ears might be distracting to other students.
They're distracting the school.
So I think, in a sense, yes, they could be a distraction, but I think if you're just wearing ears to school, or, I mean, ears, I guess, like, if you're wearing, like, just, like, a simple tail to school, it really shouldn't be a distraction. Also, it's, like, I don't think there really is a need to wear that to school. Like, yes, for some people, it's comforting to wear one, and to me, sometimes it's even comforting to wear one, but it's, like, I feel like I wouldn't want to do that at school. I don't really see a need to do that at my school where I'm trying to learn. But, you know, to each their own. But I also feel like if it gets to a point where it's a distraction, then maybe take the hint, stop wearing it. Because, guys, what is going on? Also, going back to what he said, this definitely wasn't a thing when I was in school. I don't think it was, well, yeah, it wasn't. And I'm pretty sure furries were still a thing, you know, when this middle-aged man would have been in school. I'll fact check that later, but I think also a part of the reason why there's a rise in, we see all these things, these outlandish things, you know, going on everywhere is because, you know, we're more, I like to say, like, now in this day and age, we're more accepting and we just like to normalize these things, but it's not really normal. I don't know, I just feel like people were being more accepting now and people feel more comfortable doing these things, which in a sense is good, but also in a sense can be really bad. So, I don't know, I don't even know if any of that just made sense, but let's keep going because this is interesting.
By barking and meowing and stuff like that.
Out of more than 2,000 students.
Okay, perfect. Guys, I'm so sorry, I keep pausing it. Barking and meowing. These things really tear the furry and theory and community down when you bark at other people, meow as answers, hiss at people, growl at people. Stop! Like, stop. Stop, because, it makes me look bad as someone who, like, it makes all, like, because furries are not normal, and I'm just gonna say that. We're not normal. It's a weird hobby, but we enjoy it and we like it, but it makes us normal furries look bad, and it puts everyone in a big stereotype when you meow for an answer, when you're wearing giant tripping hazards to school, when you... Guys. I'm sorry. I don't associate with you if you bark and meow at people. Like, okay, vocals are different. Vocals as a Therian, you're going out by yourself. You're doing vocals. Okay, whatever. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. But just don't do it to other people. And don't answer that at school, because now teachers have to take that as an answer. And they can't complain. Guys. Let's keep going.
Board members acknowledged that this was not the most common issue brought up. A spokesperson for the district told us they have not seen issues with students in furry attire, and they hadn't seen reports of students with collars and leashes.
If you're telling elementary school families that their kids can't emulate a cat or a dog or a unicorn, you've just eliminated a lot of the clothes and fun accessories that girls like to wear at that age.
One parent tells us her daughter and many other students like to wear cat ear headbands and doesn't see why that's a problem. She thinks the behavior is what needs to be addressed, not the attire.
I think also a big part of it is age. I think when you're a kindergartner and you come to school wearing cat ears, it's like, oh yeah, that's cute. But I feel like when you get a little bit older, like when you're going into 7th, 8th, and beyond, 6th maybe, but when you get older and you become a preteen and a teen, I feel like it gets like, that's when things start to become an issue. But then again, it's like, cat ears really shouldn't be an issue, and as a society, I think, unless it's not directly harming us, like these tripping hazards or barking and meowing, and you just see someone simply wearing tailors, simply wearing cat ears, move on. Move on. Like, if they're not barking at you, they're not biting you, they're not tripping you with their giant tail, move on and say to each their own and go on with your life.
School board has so many issues to tackle. I just don't see how this is even in the top 50.
Connor Hansen, Fox 35 News.
All right, so... guys, that was a fun video. I feel like, yes, I definitely agree with that woman that, you know, it really shouldn't be a big issue. It's just been turned into one. And I think that it really shouldn't be like that, so. Okay, so this next video is one that I've definitely seen going around a lot, and I personally find it kind of funny. You know, I'm embarrassed for the furry, but I also think that it's, like, really kind of funny. So... it's this video of this little toddler, and a furry walks by, and the toddler screams, runs away, and starts crying. So let's watch that. Okay, so... oh my goodness. But, like, it's funny because, like, this is how some, like, grown people act when they see furries, too. Like, I thought it, like, the toddler, you know, honestly, if I was a toddler as a furry and I saw some person in this animal-like costume who's, like, a good 2 feet taller than me walk past me, I would get a little scared too, because I'm like, wait, animals are not supposed to walk. Why is this happening? Why is that not a human? I would be scared too. But, you know, I don't know, I just thought that video was really funny, and I wanted to watch it and react to it, because I feel like a lot of people find it, like, offensive, and I did at first, but then I remembered, I'm like, okay, well, it's a toddler, like, who even cares? But it's like, some people actually act like this, and some people react as strongly as this toddler do, and they're grown. Not like grown adults, but sometimes, in some cases, which I think will lead us to our next video to watch and react to. Okay, so I literally had to scour the internet for this video. It's not even the original one, but we're still gonna play it anyways. So let's go ahead and watch this. Okay, so the video says, what happens to some Therians on a daily basis just because they are expressing themselves, aka me? Bro, I was just minding my own business. So the video shows a Therian going, I'm assuming at like an urban air. They're public gearing, which trampoline parks are a popular spot for Therians and furries to public gear. I'm not really sure why, but it just kind of is. But, and then we see in the video the Therian, trying to film, and these, I'm assuming these preteen boys come in and start pushing them and basically harassing them, physically harassing them. My take on it is, it's sad. It's sad seeing people, expressing themselves in public. Not, like, they're not at school, so they're not distracting anyone. They're at somewhere where they're meant to have fun and express themselves and play, and that's what they're doing, and these preteens go in and decide to harass them. And it's, like I said, it's sad, and it's really uncalled for, and, their actions are justified just because that's a furry, right? Like, no, it's because that's not how it works. That person is still a person, and you go and harass them for not even bothering you? I mean, I'm not sure if this video is fake. Part of me kind of hopes it is, because this is just, like, I don't want it to happen to anyone, but unfortunately it does happen. And it really, like, some people just take it too far, and, and also, it's just sad, guys. I just hate seeing people getting harassed and stuff like that for being themselves. Also, adding on, like, to the video, what hatred do you have to have inside of you that possesses you to go and do this to someone? Like, why do you deem that necessary? I don't understand. I don't think I ever will, because, joining this community in this fandom, I think that it really, like, kind of changed my opinion about the way that I see furries, and Therians. Like, they're people too. Because I used to be I used to be there, and it's, like, I would never go this far, but it's, like, I know that a lot of people will. And it's just, like, it really opened my eyes to, like, the kind of people in the community that we have within the Therian furry fandom. So, yeah, I don't know what possesses someone to do that. But yeah. So, apologies for ending on that kind of sad note. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the first little episode of the series I'm going to do. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm so excited to finally be getting around to doing it. I've just been so busy with everything. And I'm so excited to be putting this video out. So, if you like this, you haven't already, just like I said in the beginning of the video, like and subscribe. And I love you guys so much. The world is so much better with you all here. I love you. God loves you. Jesus loves you. And yes, stay safe and stay healthy. I love you guys. Bye.